I don't feel like myself until the nighttime. I hate my right mind, my substance is my lifeline. She want me to save her from her demons while I fight mine. She must ain't got the right line, cause God, this ain't the right time. But can you still hold me, oh? Even though I can't help you, no, I'm dysfunctional, I know. No, I can't heal the hole in my soul. Used to drown the pain when back his head. In the mirror, is it working yet? Cause I'm just trying to stop the hurting, yeah. Take a break, my liver burning, yeah. All the lessons that I'm learning, yeah. New chapter page turning, yeah. You can smell the sage burning, yeah. It's a new age coming, yeah. Cause I'm always leaving now, and I still feel the demons creeping now. Still don't know if I can face my fears. Tell me, can you hear me screaming? Cause I'm still learning how to stand on my own. Sometimes I get a false perception that I'm strong. Oh. I don't feel like myself until the nighttime. I hate my right mind, my substance is my lifeline. She want me to save her from her demons while I fight mine. She must ain't got the right line, cause God, this ain't the right time. I don't feel like myself until the nighttime. I hate my right mind, it's my lifeline. She want me to save her from her demons while I fight mine. Do right line, cause God, this ain't the right time. Until the nighttime, my lifeline. While I fight mine, God, this ain't the right time.
All right, here on another episode of The Punch In. Got a special guest in the building today. Is Chino Jay?
Chino Jay, what's
Chino
going
Jay,
on,
bro.
man?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing, Phil?
Good, good. Tell them first of all. Let's get right into it. Just kind of tell if you was having to introduce yourself, not even just as a musician, just like as a person, to a random person. What would you tell them? Like, say the watcher right now is a random person that never met you before.
I'll be like, what's up? My name is Chino. I'm an artist and I'm a fighter out of Oklahoma City.
Boxer, right?
Yeah,
boxing. Yep.
I probably want to expand it. I'm still thinking about it, but for right now, yeah, I'm a boxer.
You think about like MMA type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Type shit.
So I know this is a rap show, but let's get started on. I want to start on that end of things a little bit. Boxing.
Yeah.
Where does that start at, or like how long have you been doing it?
I always did like combat sports growing up. Like I did like taekwondo and wrestling, but I always really wanted to box. Even my taekwondo coach, like he told me, he was like, man, you like the best puncher in this class. So it's always kind of been, and I've always been interested in like Dragon Ball Z, like anything that was related to fighting. Like I was up there. I was
so
up
you
there.
an anime fan?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And then like I always looked up to Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones Jr., like people like that just did anything they could within their human experience. So I really
Word. Yeah. And so crossing over a little bit, where do you find you're also an artist. Mm-hmm. So where do you actually let's start here with the artistry. Where does your inspiration come from that, and how long have you been doing that?
With my artistry, growing up, like I really looked up to like Lil Wayne, Kanye, Green Day, and them was really the main ones.
And
like T-Pain, like any melodic, like hip hop type.
Yeah,
and then like emo type.
I like the Green Day is it's not like, because I can kind of hear like a little bit of influence in your sound, but you don't really get much rappers that come up and say like Green Day influenced them.
Yeah, no, I really fuck that shit heavy, like American Idiot, like all that shit. But that shit was hard.
Yeah, what's your favorite? If you had to rank Kanye's albums, give me top three.
Top three. Graduation. I mean, that's always gonna be Graduation.
Yeah. Graduation, my number one too, for sure.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
And then me personally, just because of like the time of my life when it dropped, like Donda, because like I was going through a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. And Kanye dropped Donda, I was like, hey, bro, this was just what I needed, gang. So yeah, like them is my top three for sure.
I mean, that's a good lineup. I fuck with that, especially Graduation is my number one off
Yeah.
top. It's one of the greatest albums ever.
Hell
You
yeah,
ask me.
well, for
But-
sure.
So when boxing, artistry, where's the connect for you? Like where do those two worlds collide for you? Does it help you to do one and the other? Like do they go into each
yeah.
other at all? Or
They really, to me, it's like the same. Like they're both art, they're both creation. Like, and really, the process is really the same when you think about it. It's just one is physical and one is mental. Like you're on a stage in both.
okay,
You're performing in both. It's people watching you, so you're gonna have stage fright. So all that aspect is the same. And then you have like the artistry part of it. Like with boxing, like you punching in your combos and you think about it just like how you punching in the stew. Like you go in, you create a combo in your head, like, okay, I'm gonna throw this, and this. You have a goal in mind, and then you get out. And then it's like even with rapping, you go in, like you get a section of a song, you find the flow, like, okay, I'm gonna come on it like this, and then you punch in, and you come out, you're like, okay, and you back out a little bit, and you come up with a new combo,
Yeah.
a new flow, and then you go back in. It's really the same thing. It's just one is physical,
and
one is mental, but both of them are like forms of art, and
Yeah.
they express your creativity.
yeah, that's fire. That's interesting you said that because I think Joe Rogan said it. He was talking about, he be on Joe Rogan podcast always talking about some UFC shit.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how John Jones is like his fighting style is art, and like UFC fighting is like MMA is art.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
interesting to hear you say that because I feel like the same with like fighting is an art. Like you have to like the techniques and like the thought process, like your whole body's connected, and I don't know, it's like a flow.
Yeah, it is. It's the same, like the same way you flow on a beat. Like you have, everybody has their own flow in fighting too. Like when you watch everybody, nobody fights the same.
Yeah.
Just like nobody raps the same. And if you do fight like somebody, you probably gonna get knocked out. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's not how you fight.
Facts.
You gotta fight like how you fight. So yeah, it's all spiritual too. Like I really feel like it's something spiritual with music and boxing. Like it's just, I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't want to say like I feel possessed when I'm fighting, but like I be feeling like some kind of warrior spirit like come over me type shit when I be boxing. It's just weird. It's the same thing when I'm rapping. Like I'll be rapping, it'll feel like some kind of like jump in and be like, all right, bro, say this. And I'll say it and be like, all right, bro, say this. It's like it's weird as hell, but I promise you, ask any boxer, any rapper, they'll tell you the same shit.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I don't box, but that makes sense though, cause I used to hoop. I feel like anything to be really good at anything, you have to let that whatever that is take over.
Yeah.
Or you're just not gonna really,
Sure.
you know what I mean, be able to lock in. But let's get into some of your music. When I heard it, it kind of gives me like maybe like a little bit like Don Toliver,
Yeah.
maybe like Lil Uzi a little bit within that realm of music. But then you came in here and you sounded good to me. Like you didn't sound, you weren't Adele. Like
Yeah.
obvious that's
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Nah.
She's a professional fucking huge ass great vocalist, but you came in here and you sounded solid. Like you sound like you actually practice to make your voice sound good. You don't just use auto-tune to save everything.
Yeah, I don't, cause I want my shit to be like art. I just don't, even though I do like punch in, and like I just want that to be like the vehicle in which I portray the message. I don't want that to be like the entire premise. Like, oh, he's just a fast food punch in rapper. Like, it's so much more to my music. It's so many different layers to it when you really sit there and break it down. And I want to like everything I put out. I want that care and love to be projected in every product I put out.
Word.
So like, cause I really care about this shit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. So what let's get into the actual drops. I was listening to the songs, and it seems you've been trying to put a song out every month. It seems
Yeah.
like. So what's your process there? What?
Really just, I got a lot of music backed up, so I kind of, part of it, I just be like, damn, what I'm gonna drop? Because I just record so much, it'd be like, damn, I want to do this, I want to do this. But I'll find a song, and then I'll make some content, and I kind of just string it along. Like, sometimes I mass produce it, sometimes, like, I'll just make it day by day, and I just really just drop and post about it. I just drop whatever song I feel like is the most reflective of what I'm going through or what I'm feeling at the time, and then just go from there.
Yeah. And the one you performed you dropped that one, I believe, right?
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
Lifeline.
Lifeline. Okay, that was the most recent one you dropped in March.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that song. Just like your maybe like the thought process going into the song, but also maybe what you want the listener to take from that song when they listen.
It's multiple different things. Like when I made that song, I was really just reflecting on the time where like I'm in a relationship right now, and then like it was a time where like my addictions had got so bad. It was like I wasn't really. I don't want to say I wasn't a person. Like I wasn't one of them people who was just like strung out, like couldn't talk. But like as far as like getting stuff done, like or trying to like look after somebody else, like that was not happening.
Yeah.
I was so worried about like what I was trying to deal with and cover up, using that stuff, and then like it just I couldn't really deal with my day to day life because I was stuck in the past, like trying to numb a feeling that really I just needed to face head on.
Yeah.
And then and so it caused all type of problems. Like all my relationships fell apart. My family, my relationship, job started falling apart. Like it was bad. And so when I came out of it, it was like I was kind of like right after I came out of it, I was like, damn, bro, like I really wasn't there for nobody during that time. Like I was just so focused on being a fucking drug addict. Like
Yeah.
I ain't get shit done. And then it was like, but at the same time though, like I needed help.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it was like, how can you expect me to help you? I need help my damn self, and like nobody was helping me at the same time. So it was like, bro, what the hell? And it was just such a weird like duality situation that it was like I had to write about it. And I also wanted people to like kind of understand like, well, when you dealing with something, sometimes you do gotta just like be there for yourself.
yeah.
Other people always can't have your energy, and that's okay. It's okay to not have energy to give to nobody else. It's okay to only be there for you right now, because sometimes you need it, bro. Like
Yeah.
self love, I feel like it's something that's not really like taught, especially to like niggas,
Especially
bro.
men,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like it's not taught, and so like I feel like once you figure that out and learn that, you'll actually be better off, and you will be able to take care of people. But you gotta learn how to like deal with yourself
Yeah,
first.
if
Like
you on zero, then you can't
yeah,
you can't
you
get
can't pour
nothing.
from an empty
Yeah,
cup.
facts.
So that's really kind of the premise of it.
Word, that's dope. And I feel like a lot of your music, I, not in a bad way. I feel like the sound to what we're used to when we get a sound like that, in the like the man, what's the word? I'm blanking. Your music has a lot of meaning
Type
like, in the
shit.
lyrics, but
Yeah.
the sound sounds kind of more like a
Like you wouldn't, yeah.
like a lit sound, but
Type
you actually
shit.
talking about shit in your
Yeah.
music, and I think that's dope. Just like the contrast in that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
so-
like to like showcase duality a lot, because I feel like even with people, like nobody's really when you think about it, nobody's really a good person or a bad person. Like we all do good shit. We all do shit. Like if we sat down long enough, I could find one thing about you that like
Yeah.
I don't like. Just
Yeah.
the same with me. Like you will find one thing about me you don't like,
Fact.
and then you can also find something about me you do like.
Yeah.
So I want to like always kind of showcase. That's why my hair is like blonde as fuck on the end and like black at the top, because like duality is like a real big thing. And I feel like people try too hard to like put shit in a box.
Yeah.
When really it's yin and yang. Like it's just kind of like a balance between the two.
Facts, facts. So, backing up just a little bit, you said you were having the addiction issues. Did the music and the boxing help pull you out of that, or what the role did those two play on that? Like, did
The music,
or
yes,
did it
but
kind of
no.
feed into it in a way?
It's like the music did, but it didn't. Like it gave me something productive to do when I would get in that mode, or I would like take some or get high.
Mm-hmm.
Like so I wouldn't just be like wasting my time.
Yeah.
Or like just being a junkie sitting on the
Yeah.
couch. So in that aspect, like it did, but it kind of enabled it, because it wasn't like giving me a reason to stop. You know
Because
what I'm
it made you feel like you was doing better with it.
yeah.
Type thing.
So it was like, well, I'm still productive, so type shit. And that also goes back into I'm putting so much into myself and like enabling these negative habits. I'm not present in shit else.
Yeah.
I was just in that same loop. When I started boxing, because part of it was like anger. I realized it was like I ain't had no place for my anger to go. So I would get so mad, I would do that to keep from like self-destructing.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
destructing the shit around me. So like when I realized it was just like something I needed to put somewhere, that was it. And
Yeah.
it was like I never really looked back when I started boxing.
And how did you realize, or when, like I think a lot of people that are going through like similar things, especially men, like we say, they don't know how to recognize that they're going like they kind of just shade it off, or like you said, they're taking like drugs, or they're doing something to kind of just push it away rather than facing it straight on. How did you realize that you needed to face that?
But it was really stupid. Like, it was one day I was out in public, and I think like I started withdrawing, and like everybody that walked by, I wanted to sock them in the fucking face. But I was like, that's not me. Like, that wasn't normal. It wasn't normal for my brain to be like telling me shit like that. Like, you know, intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
And so I was just getting like the most fucked up intrusive thoughts, and I would be like, sock him in the face, kick that baby out the stroller, and I was like, bro, like, this ain't no way to live, bro. Like, yeah, it's cool when I'm up, but like being down right here, bro, like I'm sick of this shit. Like, this shit is like ass. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like it would be dumb. I feel like people, they keep doing the same shit expecting a different result. I'm like, bro, that's stupid. I'm doing the same thing and it's getting worse. I'm finna do something different.
Yeah.
So I took it to the gym, and it was like, after I hit the bag and shit and I sparred, it was like all that shit, it was like quiet.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I think I found a new drug gang. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I never really looked back after that.
That's dope, bro. That's dope to see the progress. So now let's look a little bit forward. What you got coming up? Let's split it up. What you got coming up musically, and then what you got coming up boxing, if you can like say anything on camera.
Boxing, I'm in the lab right now with boxing, so probably expect some fights probably in the summer.
Like, you fight in the OKC area?
Yeah.
A lot?
I haven't fought in a minute because I really only been boxing a year. I want to make sure my technique is right, because the next person I fight, I'm trying to like cook that.
Yeah.
Like, something bad, like viral type shit.
Yeah.
But music, I got hella shit on the way. Lifeline video coming soon. Hella singles. Be on the lookout for Revenge 3. If not this year, the end of this year, next year. Because when I drop that album, it's going to be, I don't even know. And then E9. E9, even aside from Revenge 3, E9, that's a real big, it's already made, so it's a real big project I'm working on. It's all like just an amalgamation of all the spiritual experiences I've been through. And I'm really excited for that, because I feel like nobody's really talking about shit like that in the rap game. And in a way, like you said, I kind of blend like where it's lit, but it's like, damn, he's actually talking about something. Like, I damn near get biblical on that hoe. So like, I'm really excited to drop E9. That's what I'm waiting on.
All right, that's hard. That's dope. Well, I just got one more question. Do you engineer your own music?
Yeah.
Cause we was talking about it a little bit before you came. You produce it too, or just?
Some songs I do. Like, I got a tape also coming out soon called Chino Jay. I produce pretty much. Yeah, I produce every song on that hoe.
Yeah, so the whole package. You really putting your craft into the entire thing. Make sure you got your touch everywhere. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna end it off with a good question. You get a starting lineup. You get to make a song, dead or alive. Anyone, anytime, dead or alive. You gotta pick 2 producers and 2 features. Who you putting on the song? It can be one producer, but 1 or 2 producers and then 2 features with you on the song.
Oh, shit, I gotta think. The producers, I'm gonna do Kanye and Pierre. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, that shit gonna be fire. And then the features, I'm gonna do X.
That's tough.
And Destroy Lonely.
That's hard.
I feel like that'd be some fire.
Yeah, I feel like that. Everyone you just named fits your style.
Yeah.
So that's hard.
For sure.
All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you. It was good meeting you, bro.
You too, for real.
Chino Jay,
Nice to meet you.
The Punch In. Y'all be sure to tune in. E9, and what was the other one? Revenge.
Revenge 3 and Chino Jay.
Coming in soon. All right. I appreciate you, bro.
Tap in.
Yes, sir.